So there was an interesting case that was filed on August 8th in federal court in Texas, and it's called Karma Automotive against DeVries and a series of other defendants. And that case pertains to claims that a number of executives that used to work at Karma, which is an electric vehicle manufacturer, unhappy with where they were, took information with them that was meant to come to some type of a joint venture agreement with the famous DeLorean Motor Corporation. And then they took that information and formed their own company and then ultimately entered into their own agreement with DeLorean. So predictably, Karma turns around and sues them and says, hey, wait a second. You guys took this information while you were still working with us and then used our inside information, which is proprietary and trade secret, and used that to unfairly benefit in creating your own corporation without paying for it. So predictably, what are the different types of claims that Karma raises? Number one, it's breach of contract against all these former employees who all had their own restrictive covenants. So that's certainly not surprising. The second form of the claims is breaches of fiduciary duty, saying, hey, wait a second, you guys did this while you were still collecting a paycheck from us at Karma. And the third also pertains to the claims for under the Defend Trade Secrets Act, both federally and at the state level regarding Texas. So the biggest exposure for the former executives of Karma lies in two things. Number one, under their employment agreements, under the breach of contract provisions, there are attorney's fees provisions whereby Karma says, in the event that we have to have any litigation arising out of the terms of this agreement, we reserve the right to recoup our reasonable attorney's fees and costs. And that can be a substantial weapon at a former employer's disposal, particularly when you're dealing with big law, because those bills are going to be rather substantial. Number two is also assuming that they prevail under any of the Defend Trade Secret Act claims, that also, in addition to having an attorney's fees provision, that those statutes also have an exemplary damages provision, which is double damages beyond any compensatory damages that Karma could theoretically recover. The third thing to keep in mind is that under the breach of fiduciary duty claims, which are saying that stuff that you're diverting business while still working for us, under many state laws, cases, and statutes, if the defendants are found liable for those claims, then the former employer can recoup the salary and benefits that it paid to those employees during the period of disloyalty. If you have any other questions regarding these issues, please feel free to give me a call, 516-791-5700. Thank you and have a good day.